All right, we got a problem with the shifter here. It's been zip tied up to hold it in because it pops off when you're shifting. And maybe you didn't know that they make these, but almost any auto parts store, you can get them available. New bushings for your shift cable. You don't have to replace the whole shifter cable. There's nothing wrong with it. Now we're trying to get the rest of this zip tie out of there. One more. There we go. See, these bushings in the middle wear out. And I just asked my parts store for a repair kit, and there's two different styles. So that's what we got. So first thing is to get the old one that's worn out of there. And it looks like it's gonna be this little clear one is the option we need for this vehicle. So let's get it out of there. Get up in this, underneath this lip. It's just kind of breaking apart because it's so dry rotted. Let's see if we can get from this side. There we go. It just popped right out of there. Open up our package. And we've got our new insert right here. And we've got to try to get it to squeeze in there. Yeah, it looks like about the right size. It looks like the right one. I'll go ahead and move this shifter down a little bit. Would be an easier position, but we'd have to move it in the vehicle as well. We'd have a little more room. And we just got to squeeze it through, so I'm going to give it a little lube. Pliers.
Pliers? You got pliers?
Can't quite get it to go in there. Gotta get it to push past the other side of it. I think we got it started. I'm gonna pop it back off of there. Here we go. We got her started to go in there. See, because that metal pin is in there, it doesn't allow it to really wiggle around, you know, to get in there. So it's kind of ovaled out. It's almost in there. Just got a little edge that doesn't want to go down. It just popped in there.
Yes, it did.
Nice.
It's in there.
Yep. Now, it's nice and tight on here, so now we're going to need pliers because that bushing is tight now instead
Pliers
of all
to put it on.
You want to hold her straight on there for me, Jamie? Like that. Hopefully they gave us the right piece. There we go. Oh, gotta get her in there all the way. It's still a little off.
Okay.
All right, so we got our cable back on. You hear that snap? That's the sound you want to hear. It's still not as tight as I'd like it. For most of these replacement bushings, it was a little ovaled right there, so I took my small screwdriver and just straightened out the circle. And I should probably wire wheel right there as well. There's rust, which may be, so to get it all the way on there, I had to use some pliers and squeeze, and now it doesn't come off. Before, it just came off by hand with a little pressure. Now it's on there. So to pop them off, you just, a little flathead screwdriver or something, and you hear the snap. That means it's locking into that center groove. and there's a center groove in the bushing as well. If you look up in there, there's a center groove that snaps into. So when that center dry rots on these GMs, that's what it's most common on. So we're going to want to wire wheel that crud off of there. And go to put it on there, and you should be able to pull outwards, that way pressure, and it's not coming off. You got to give it more force to get it to come off. So now it shouldn't pop off on you anymore when you're shifting park, reverse, drive. And that's how you replace one of them bushings. Just when you're shoving it in there, try not to deform it at all. And this one looks pretty good in there. I wish it was a little bit tighter still, so I think we should clean off that knob.